Hello everyone, welcome back. And in today's video we're going to be creating a full web page in HTML. Now the first step to create a web page is to create your file, then start writing the HTML structure. So now the first thing I want you to do is to open a folder we created in the previous videos. So now after you have opened your folder, I want you to come here and click on new file. Then type in the name of the new file. You can name it whatever you want, but just make sure that there is a .html extension at the end, because we're going to write in HTML. Now before we continue, I want you to come to the bottom left of your code editor. If it's Visual Studio Code, then go over to settings. Then I want you to look for the autosave option. If you can't see it here, just search for it, autosave. Then select the drop down, and if yours is on off, set it to after delay. So now this will make sure that any changes being made to your file will automatically be saved. Okay, so now we can start writing our HTML structure. Now the first tag we'll be starting with is the HTML tag. So now to write the HTML tag, you click on Shift, comma, that will give you an angle bracket, then type in HTML, then you hold down Shift, then press full stop. It should give you the second angle bracket, which will now automatically generate a closing tag for you. So now in the HTML tag, we're going to be creating two tags, which is the head and the body. Now in Visual Studio Code we have something called IntelliSense. So now because of this IntelliSense, I can just write the name of the tag and I'll get options matching that name. So here now I can just select head and it will give me the tags. Then under this I'll type in body, which will give me the option for the body tag, then select. So now we've created the structure for our web page, but if we open up this web page now in our browser, so just go to the folder you're working in and you should see the file you created, then you double click. So if we open up this page in our browser, you can see that there's actually nothing on the page is blank. So go back to your code editor, and the first thing that we're going to be doing is to add a title to our page. So if you remember from the last video, the title is always added in the head. So we enter into the head tag and add a title tag. So now you can put in any name you want that web page to be. So just type in my web page. So now if we go back to Chrome and refresh, you should see the text written here should change to whatever you put in your title tag. So now after doing that, let's add some content to our web page so that we can see something on this web page. So the first thing I'm going to start with is adding a header, and we'll use the h1 tag, my web page. Then on the next line we'll add a text using the paragraph tag, and the text can be welcome to my first HTML web page. So now in later videos we'll be looking at what these tags mean and what they do. So for now we're just going to use them to create the content for our web page. And you can see we have the header and the text, the header being bold. So now you have completely created your first ever HTML web page. So in the next video we're going to be looking at header tags. Right now I've seen H1. In the next video we'll be looking at the H1, H2 all the way down to H6 and how they look. So see you in that video.